information that you get from PEI events is pretty unique. The group of people that you're able to draw into the conferences is quite different from what we're seeing in other groups.
It's very important for us that you capture a group of investors that we don't see at other conferences.
What matters to us as investors are the assets in which we're investing, growing their real cash flows and hence creating profitability for us as investors.
Comments, keynote speech by Danny Truell this morning were well delivered, very interesting, both from a personal perspective, but also just, I think, for the benefit of the group as a whole. The perspective from an investor is really what we're all looking for.
What we care about are the strategies in which we're invested, holding assets that are growing real cash flows over time, and the less that we see those assets turned over, the better.
People at PEI conferences, especially the speakers in the panels, are much more open and upfront about what they're doing, specifically on LP issues or funds that are in the middle of fundraising. You get a lot more raw data here and uncut, unfiltered type of analyses, and that's very important so that you actually know what's going on instead of what people want you to know. It's what actually is.
For all of us, which is why there's so many of you here and why all your conferences get better and better attended year after year, the reality is that you've cottoned on to the fact that if you are looking for markets and opportunities, Africa's the place to be, and that if you don't get in there, then this time round, unlike on previous occasions, there'll be folk in the East who will, by the time you get there, have already established their positions in such a way that you won't get the best of what it is that the continent has to offer.
The benefits from attending are really just to meet our investors and give them updates and inform people what's going on in our part of the world and make sure that our voice is heard.
It's very, very important when I'm investing who my partners are. It is people, people and people that are the three most important factors. So first of all, investing with people who know and want to make money. Secondly, investing with people whose interests are aligned with our interests. That they put their own money, they put their own skin in the game.
Both the publication and the conferences are very focused on our industry.
You can amplify the messages you hear at the conference from attendees, and that amplification actually is very important and an advantage you have over other conference organizers who don't have the journalistic aspect that you have.
I'll be attending future PEI events because we're old friends and we've been working with you for a number of years, and it's always good to work with you as you're developing your business.
I know I will certainly attend future PEI events, there's no question about that.